Hello, welcome to another segment of Reflections on Reality. And I'm your host again today. I am the advocate. And today's topic, or tonight's topic, depending on what time you're watching this, is about Walmart. There's something very eerily sinister about Walmart. You probably shopped at Walmart. I mean, it's a worldwide corporation, department store. And the interesting thing about Walmart is has everything to do with its employees. The other day, I was at Walmart, and as I was browsing the aisles, one of the employees walked toward me, and I spoke. I said, "Hello, ma'am. How are you?" She looked me in the eye, and she glared at me, and she turned around and walked away. She had some merchandise in her arms, and she was looking around, trying to find where to restock it. And what was so peculiar about this particular encounter is that it bugged me. It really bugged me because she stared at me. I mean, you would normally think, okay, well, maybe she's busy, she's got a lot on her mind, she's trying to get her work done, blah, blah, blah. But no, this was a little bit different. She looked at me as if she was acknowledging the hello. She didn't speak back, but her stare was very creepy. She was an older woman. She looked like she was maybe late 50s, early 60s. And her glare, it's like it had a hint of resentment, hostility, if you will. And I felt that energy, and I got upset. I didn't say anything to her. I thought, how rude, but then I thought, well, this lady is just old and angry, and she's working at Walmart, and Walmart doesn't have the best reputation for how they treat and how they pay their employees. And then I had to stop myself. I had to stop myself before I judged this woman, before I took upon myself her resentment in my own system. Because that's why you're told not to judge. You tend to take up on the traits of the person you judge because you have to internalize that trait first before you're able to judge that person with that trait. This is the plight of unconscious people. So I had to stop myself. I had to stop myself. And I thought to myself, I don't want to take upon that characteristic. When I get that age, I don't want to be in that position. And speaking of judge, sure enough, that night I went home and I had a dream about Walmart. And hence the title of this segment of Reflections on Reality. There's something sinister about Walmart. I had a dream about Walmart. And it's so bizarre, and I hope it's not a prophecy. I really hope it's not a prophecy. I just hope it's an outcropping of my mind trying to flush out the negativity that I was feeling toward this woman. Nevertheless, I dreamt that Walmart had become a modern day concentration camp. And I know that sounds cliche-ish. Walmart and other department stores like it, they had become concentration camps. And the people that already worked there, at least in the town that I live in, they're not the friendliest people. They're not the most helpful people. A family member that used to work at Walmart says that the pay is pretty crappy. They don't pay them much. It's like they just want bodies there, is what my family member said. So you got these people walking around in a daze like zombies. You ask them a question, they can't give you a definitive answer. You get a whole bunch of I don't knows. It's strange. It's very creepy. But yeah, I had a dream about Walmart. And I was walking around in Walmart, and all the employees were as zombies. I mean, they were milling around doing their little stocking and what have you. You saw greeters and whatnot, but they were actually zombies, just like the homeless people you see out on the streets. They had all the characteristics, the look and the demeanor. Not only that, the pay that they get now, they were being paid much less in this dream. And I'm like, well, how is that even possible? Turns out, as I roamed around the store, I roamed in the back where they keep the stock and the inventory and whatnot, and they had little bunkers, almost like the size of jail cells, on property. And these workers would sleep there. They lived there. It was a concentration camp. It was so creepy, so weird. Then I woke up. And I was glad it was a dream. But that being said, I wonder if that's where society's heading. I mean, there's so much that's automated, that's pushing people out of work. The homeless population is exploding by leaps and bounds everywhere you go. Could these corporations like Walmart start to transmute into concentration camps? And I hope not. Anyway, I thought I'd share that with you. Again, I hope that dream is not a prophecy. This has been another segment of Reflections on Reality. I am your host. Again, for the night, I am the advocate of you know who. And, yeah, there's something sinister about Walmart. Anyway, subscribe to the channel. Thank you for listening. God bless.